this is Estelle, and you are in tune to Groundbreaking Video Productions. Go get my single "Break My Heart." It's out right now. I just wanna love you, baby. I don't wanna waste no time. Wanna be the only one, baby. Please don't break my heart. The Sense of American Boy was kind of expected as soon as I saw people's reactions to it. I definitely am a high achiever. I aim high and I go and get what I set out to get. But American Boy was kind of like the juggernaut, it kind of went. Um, I aim high, so like I'm kind of like waiting on my fifth and sixth and 10th Grammy right now. So, I'm kind of like, okay, we got one, let's go nine more, let's go nine more. I'm excited for the future. My sound is eclectic. My sound is exactly whatever the hell I want to do. I don't believe in being locked into one sound or one style. I don't believe in being one type of artist or being, a kind of person that just does one style of music. I think we're all influenced by too many different things for that. So, my style is everything. It's everything, but it's real. It's real music. The whole album has been in my life experience. Like for the past 3 years, I've been living my life and writing about things I've been through. This one was about something I said to my ex-boyfriend, my now ex-boyfriend, when we got together. I said, I don't trust you. I don't know nothing about trusting you. What you got for me, And he really, he had to really break down why we were going to be together before I even took that chance with him. And he did. So, I think people aren't brave enough to say it. People aren't brave enough to be like, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I've had my heart broken. Please don't mess with me. Please don't mess with me. And that's what I said. And we were together for a good 3 years. So he was good. He was all right. I didn't get to actually work with Rick Ross. I've known the guy for so long, and we wanted to work for like ever, and it just never happened yet. So they took the record, the label, I should say, took the record, Homeschool Records, took the record and got Rick on it and sent it back to me. I wasn't too sure if he was going to do it. I didn't think it was the right record, but he did, and he killed it, and I'm so thankful. And he's a beautiful, amazing spirit. Either way, I love him. He's like my big teddy bear. So he's my brother. Yeah. Rap on the album? Yeah, for sure. There's going to be rap on the new album. I approach this whole new album with the standpoint of it being all of me. Music that I love, music that I grew up liking, music that I wanted to hear, music that got me in the game. So, yeah, rap, hell yeah. I started as a rapper in the industry. People know me, my first record out as a rap song. So, yeah, there's definitely more rapping back on this album. I approach my songwriting from a standpoint of rapping. So, yeah, all over it. Yeah. Yeah. That sells too. Not do it. Well, I just don't think I have to. I don't think I need to. There's enough people out there selling sex. I think I'd rather sell music, and create a brand based on music versus, because that will keep me in the game much longer when my tits start singing. When my tits start sagging, I don't want to have surgery, I can still sell music. So, I'm definitely here for the long haul. Yeah, huge fan of Mary. You can't ask if a huge fan of Mary that. All of the Mary albums. What? I love her newest one that she had out called Growing Pains. I think that was so clear, clean, and accurate. All the songs were real clear, clean, and accurate. Like exactly what happens when you're growing up and you're in a marriage or you're in a relationship. It makes sense. I really love that album. Well, it feels like, are you serious? Are you really hitting me at 4 a.m? Yes, wake up. No, it feels, I've known them from so long. I've known the guys for so long. I don't even feel like, I don't get the starstruckness that I did when I first met him in 2003. I'm like, all right, that's Ye and John. They know and they see my entire hustle, my entire struggle for so long that it's kind of like, we're all in the game together. So if I'm calling them at 4 a.m, it's for a reason, and they respect it, but they know I get on with my own stuff, so I don't even do that. Yeah, how it happens. Well, me and John met like in 2003 when me and him were both unsigned, and John was like writing and doing backgrounds and stuff for Kanye. And I heard his voice on a mixtape, and I was like, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy. I need to work with him. I bumped into them in LA, and we stayed friends. John got on my first official album, signed to a label in the UK. We stayed friends. After I did that album and everything kind of blew up and did its thing, the label wanted me to, they didn't realize how big it was going to be, and it kind of oversold itself. It went crazy. They were like, we want you to do something completely different. I said, hell no. I'm not doing that style of music. I don't feel it. Let me go. And John was the only person around that was like, look, come over here. I'll sign you. We'll start a label. Let's go. And I was like, you sure? And he was like, yep. And so he always maintains that he gave me a great assist, because he respected me just on a level of watching me work. He knows I wasn't about trying to have sex with 20 guys. I wasn't here trying to, I was trying to do music. I was writing and giving him songs and writing these amazing songs. And he was like, who does this? Who has this work ethic? And, and my thing is, it came from having to do it myself. I had my own label. I had to do my own distribution, my own marketing before I even met John. So I knew what the game was about, So he respected that, and that's why he signed me. Sure. Big Sean. I love that guy. I think Big Sean. Yeah, I love that guy. I think he's brilliant. I think he's at the cusp of everything amazing right now. He's from Detroit, but he definitely is. He sounds good music. I met him about 3-4 years ago, and I watched his whole rise. He just put out his album called Finally Famous. The guy basically went and got his hustle together, got his buzz together, and made it happen. And he makes me proud. I see it. I see myself in him. So yeah, Big Sean. Thank you. What type of man do I like? Oh, I like a man with a good body and a job. How about that? I'm not into. I don't care particularly, to like go into this kind or that kind, because I've learned that men are men are men. So I like a guy who's confident. I like a guy with a good body, and just that's about something, I like a guy who has his own life. My life is crazy enough. I want to come home and not talk about me, and that's the kind of guy I like. Yeah. Talk about. Well, I started my own foundation. It's called All of Me, and we focus on mentoring. Because I feel like it takes a village to raise a child nowadays, like one child. I know I was raised with 8 brothers and sisters, about 6 or 7 cousins, a few uncles, like a few aunties. Everybody was in the house, and it was just consistently people. And I know that I would not be the person I am today if I didn't have this network of people around me. And then as I got older, I was in a mentoring program, and this lady was, she put me on my P's and Q's. I'd turn up late. She'd be like, go stand outside. If you're going to waste my time, I'm going to waste yours. And it was stuff like that that made me realize outside of my family, there's a whole different world that doesn't run by my family's rules. And not a lot of people get that in their head from the jump. So for me, it was like, okay, I think there's still a need to let these kids know that, there's something outside of their block, outside of their family, and there are people that want to help. I just want to love you, baby. I don't want to waste no time. Want to be the only one, baby. Please don't break my heart.
Thank y'all for coming, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.